Hey guys, Wayne here from H2 Tech Videos. Today I want to show you how to improve your battery life on the LG Stylo 4. Real quick, go on your phone to Instagram and type in @H2 Tech Videos. And if you're not already a follower, follow us on Instagram. We've got some great things coming. We're doing monthly giveaways, and you might even see a giveaway for this awesome phone right here. So make sure you follow us and stay tuned for some great giveaways and some awesome content that's coming. The first tip I'm going to show you is simply, it has to do with your notification panel here. So we have all these different switches up here that control the phone. And there's two that I want you to pay attention to, which are Wi-Fi and GPS, or on here it says location. These are the two biggest items that will drain your battery if you leave them on all the time. So what I recommend is turn off your Wi-Fi and turn off your GPS, and only turn it on when you're going to use it. So for example, when I come home, I turn on my Wi-Fi. When I leave the house, I turn it off because I don't have Wi-Fi in my car. So if I have it on, it's just gonna be running and searching for Wi-Fi signals, therefore draining the battery. So keep this off unless you're at home. And then for GPS, it all depends on how you use your phone. If you use your Google Maps a lot, I would say keep it on. But if you don't, then turn it off. Because again, those two things are one of the biggest, or two of the biggest drainers on your battery. So just by turning them off, you're already gonna get more battery life just by doing that. So that's our first tip to improve your battery life. The second one is gonna have to do with your screen brightness. So right now I have it set to manual, which means the auto is not on, okay? But a lot of people, what they do is they keep this on auto, which it can be really cool because what the automatic is set to do is it will adjust the brightness of the screen based on the room that you're in. If you walk into a really bright room, it will turn down the brightness on your phone. If you walk into a dark room, it'll turn the brightness up. So it's always adjusting based upon the room that you're in. Even if you walk outside and there's a lot of sunlight, it will adjust the screen to handle the sun. While this is a good feature, it is very draining on the battery because your phone is using the sensors to read the light in the room. So I would recommend, this is what I do, I turn this off and I adjust it manually. Most of the time, the setting that I have it on is good no matter where I am. And if I need to change it, you just swipe down and you adjust it based upon how you want it. But by you adjusting it manually versus you letting the phone do it, it's gonna save you a lot of battery because there's extra sensors that are not gonna be constantly working all the time. So that's the second tweak right there. Our third tweak is a little bit more severe. Depending on how you use the phone, this might be a good thing for you and it may not. Let's show you. So swipe down here, upper right corner, click on your settings wheel. And to make this really quick, just tap on the magnifying glass up here and you're gonna type in RES. And we're gonna go to screen resolution. Your screen is set out of the box to be on high resolution, and for good reason. The phone looks very beautiful. However, the higher the resolution, the more power the battery is using to power that screen. So if you're not a gamer and you don't watch videos and you really don't care about how bright your screen is or how vibrant it is, you just want to make sure your phone is on and it lasts a long time, I would tell you to set it to the low screen resolution. And that's gonna help stretch the battery because it won't be working so hard in the background. So that's another really good tweak. When you do select it, it is gonna restart the phone. So that's why I'm not gonna demonstrate it in the video, but feel free to try it out for yourself on your end. All right, our next tweak is gonna have to do with the Wi-Fi. And this is a really important one that I do on all my phones. And until I knew about it, you know, I was just in the dark. I didn't realize why my phone would drain when I'm not using it. And now I know. So let's show you. So once again, swipe down, upper right corner, click on the settings wheel. We wanna go to the network tab and go down to Wi-Fi. Upper right corner, click on the three dots. Click on advanced Wi-Fi. And go to where it says keep Wi-Fi on when screen is off. So let me explain how this works. So when your Wi-Fi is turned on, and this setting, this is how it's set default out of the box. When the Wi-Fi is on, even when the screen is off, the Wi-Fi is still on and working and searching. So if you've ever put your phone down and the screen was off and you walked away and you came back an hour later and you wondered why your battery drained 5%, 10% or more, this is one of the reasons why. When Wi-Fi is on, the phone is constantly using it to make updates, search for data, keep your apps updated. There's a lot of things that are happening in the background. The problem is if you're not using the phone, this kind of sucks. I'm not even using the phone and it's draining my battery. So what I recommend for you to set this to is only when it's plugged in do I want Wi-Fi working in the background. That way, if your phone is plugged in, guess what? It's receiving power. So I don't mind if Wi-Fi is working even though I'm not using the phone. However, a lot of us set our phones down and we fall asleep. And guess what? I don't want to wake up and my phone is dead. So just by making this little tweak, it is going to stretch your battery because it's only going to use that Wi-Fi if your phone is plugged into power and the screen is off. So that was our next recommendation right there. Our next battery improvement tip is going to be the new battery saver mode, which a lot of LG phones have battery saver mode. This is not new by any means, but what LG has done is they've added an additional layer to the battery saver mode. So if you swipe down and hold down on battery saver extended, it'll take you to this screen where you have two options now. We used to only have one option. It was just battery saver mode, but now there is a max battery saver mode, okay? I will turn this on just so you guys can see what it does. So this setting is like the most aggressive battery saver mode that you can get on the phone. It does turn off a lot of your background settings, and it basically tries to remove anything that's draining your battery to help you stretch the battery longer. So right here it tells you, save battery by reducing the phone's performance and restricting what apps can do in the background. Select a mode to choose, blah, 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 blah. So as you can see, the phone goes into an almost grayscale mode. It's not fully grayscale, but it does remove your wallpaper and it just gives you a straight black wallpaper, because that's another way for you to extend the battery. Because your wallpaper, I'm not sure if you knew this, your wallpaper actually drains the battery because it has color. The phone has to use power to produce that color. If the background is black, the phone is using less power. So the phone is stripped down. You don't have as many animations, but the beauty is you're still able to use the phone and you're still able to use a lot of the functions. It's just limiting a lot of the things that are working in the background so that it'll stretch longer. So this is a great way to really stretch your battery, but I only recommend that you use it when your battery is extremely low. For example, when my battery gets to about 10 or 15%, and maybe I know I'm gonna be somewhere for another 3 or 4 hours, I'll switch to this setting because it will hold your battery at that percentage for a few hours. You could stretch 10% for a while. So that's when I would use this. I wouldn't keep this on all the time because you kind of lose a lot of the other features in the phone. So it's up to you, but that's just how I would use it per se. Turning it off is super easy. Swipe down and we're just gonna tap here and hit turn off. And now it's gonna switch back to its big and beautiful mode, and it'll restore everything to the way it was. And we have one last tip that's gonna help you to improve on that battery life. It's a widget that we're gonna drag to the home screen. So just take your finger and hold down the home screen. And then at the bottom left, click on widget. Swipe all the way until you get to this one that says smart cleaning. Hold down on it and we're gonna drag it to our home screen. And it's right here. And when we tap on this, it takes you to the smart cleaning section of the phone, which one helps you diagnose all the different things that's going on the phone. It will help you get back memory. It'll lets you see where you are with your internal storage, and it'll allow you to optimize the phone. So if you have too much stuff that's running, it's gonna turn off some things to help improve the phone's performance. So you wanna hit optimize. Now I believe since we just got out of the battery saver mode, nothing is running right now. So the optimize, there's nothing to optimize, but I would recommend you do this once a day. Tap on that widget and go here and hit optimize, and what it'll do is it'll close any apps that have been running for a long time, and it'll get back some of your RAM, and it'll just make sure your phone is making an efficient use of your battery. So that's our last little tweak there to help improve your battery life. I hope you guys did find this helpful. Make sure you like, favorite, and share if it was helpful. Hit that subscribe button, and make sure you also follow us on Instagram at H2 Tech Videos for monthly giveaways and a bunch of cool stuff. One more thing, leave in the comment section which battery saver tip did you like the most? And also tell us, did you know all these, or were there any that you didn't know? Leave us a comment down below. We'd love to hear your feedback. And thanks again for watching, guys. Take care.